Hi, this is Allison with Parents as Teachers. Hey, I wanted to do an activity with you guys today called Naming Opposites and Pausing and Thinking. So, basically, what it is it is an activity for 3 to 5 year olds. And what it does is it tries to teach them how to understand the concept of opposites. So, loud and quiet, dark and light, things like that. So what I have here is I have a couple different props that we can understand this with. So for one, on top, underneath, that's an opposite. Another one is light and dark. Hopefully you got dark. Another thing is in, out. And I have some ice cubes here. Cold. And then we're pretending this is tea or coffee. Hot. So that's basically what you do, is you kind of play a game with your kid to try and find different things that are opposites of each other. You can even do things like still and jumping, which would be an active. Okay, or you could be crazy. You could be loud and quiet. So there's lots of different songs too that teach this. Lori Berkner is a really good one. She does the Weemaway song. It's in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. A Weemaway, a Weemaway, a Weemaway. So whenever the lion's sleeping, you have to be really quiet. And then whenever you want to wake up the lion because it says Weemaway, then you get really loud and crazy. But then it goes, in the jungle, the mighty jungle. Then you go back to being quiet again. So some really good books that teach this kind of opposites are Dr. Seuss. This is Red Fish, Blue Fish, or One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish. Is in Spanish. Most of my little kid books at my house are in Spanish. But what they do is in the book it talks about being high and low, being fast and slow. That's fast and that's slow over there. So anyways, it'll just keep going throughout the book and talking about different kind of opposites. Dr. Seuss is a really good one for that. And you can pull in different concepts. In this book, it's also in Spanish, but they want you to notice the differences. So each of these pages are a little bit different. This one, and then this one. And if you notice, on this cake, there is no number 6. And on this cake, there is the number 6. So, sorry, one has number 6 and one has number 4. So anyways, that's really all you got to do for this activity. So just them being able to learn opposites and try to critically think, it helps with their vocabulary. You can make games out of it. There's a lot of different stuff that you can do. I also wanted to talk about the coronavirus, of course, and how it's affecting everybody. So there are different methods that you can find information online. The best ones are .org or .edu. The CDC.gov is the best place to find it. Information about the coronavirus. I know that lots of local news stations and lots of national news stations and global news stations have a lot of useful information too. Be very careful what you see on social media because it can be tampered with. You want to make sure that you look at the actual website of the news station before you believe what you read. Well, I hope you guys stay safe out there. I know coronavirus has made everything a little bit crazy. One other thing that you guys can do with your 4 to 5 year old or 3 to 5 year old is you can count objects out loud. So maybe after you guys get done doing these opposites, putting in and putting out, then you'll have a lot of items kind of laying around, kind of like I do. I have a lot of this stuff just laying around, and you can count them. Be like 1, 2, 3, 4. just pointing out objects and counting is really good for them. I know it's really good just to recite the numbers, but whenever you actually count objects, kids actually find that a lot harder. So thank you so much for listening today, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day. Thank you. Goodbye.